Alright, guys. Appears you all read the title. This is real. I'm doing a Skylanders tier list. This is not even a Skylanders tier list. This is random, am I right? Now, we're gonna go games, and then every Skylander I owned. Actually, I want something more common. I don't really want... Actually, you know what? Let's do something more common. Let's just see what's good. Not Harmony. No. 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 Jesus. I've never played Ring of Heroes. Alright, let's pick a music. Let's just do the whatever. Yeah, the Club Penguin Pizza Parlor music, because why not? It's the only thing that actually feels relaxing right now. Okay. I literally can't think of a different track. This is just what I want to listen to right now. So, I'm going to rank all the games from, I guess this tier list is going to make me rank them from, Alright, so, the bottom two games... Now listen, I've never played... Now, okay. I played every game. I went from SWAT Force to Trap Team to Superchargers to Imaginators, then to Spyro's Adventure, and then Giants. Forgot I had a finger on this hand. So, this is gonna be a bit weird for me, because I'm kind of in this limbo where I'm gonna rank these games. Oh boy. This is actually hard, I'm not even kidding. Now, I'm going to... Okay. So, I think personally... Okay. I'm gonna be completely honest. As much as I like every game's concept, I do not like how long this game is. It took me the entire summer just to finish, not the entire summer, it took me from like Christmas of 2015 to like the middle of summer 2016 when I beat the game. I started playing the game in like Christmas of 2015, okay? Christmas Day 2015. Then summer 2016 is when I finished the game. I did not, I don't know, I just personally wasn't a fan of this game. The Chaos boss fight was not good at all. If I'm being honest with you, I hate the Chaos boss fight. I even forget what happens in it. The darkness being the final boss was a cool juke out. But I wish we could use any vehicle. But listen, fighting the darkness probably was disappointing if you just had to use your car. I mean, like, it would be cool to just have just it being like any vehicle you choose. That would be cool. But no, it's just the car. And I thought I died on this fight, but no, apparently I had an extra bar of health I didn't know about in the game, because I was playing it on easy. But overall, this game, I'll give the game some positives. The characters have an amazing character development. Glumshanks has like this character arc that we never seen before. I love the fact that Glumshanks is always with us. Not always with us, but somewhat with us. And like the darkness is just like bullying Chaos, telling him what to do. And then you see some character arc like Chaos is like, this is his moment he's gonna have to destroy Skylands. And then you realize like Chaos is just like, I'm gonna lose everything now. Like, if I destroy it, then what's with it? Also, the fact that the darkness was flirting with it and talking about his mom. If you guys remember that one cutscene. But, gameplay-wise, just... I don't know, this game is just really long. Like, okay, after 2016, I've never played this game in a long time. That was the last time I played this game. So I completely just butchered this game. Never played it again. I want to go back to it. Don't get me wrong. I really do want to go back to playing Skylanders Superchargers. But I don't really think... I'm going to be a bit, iffy playing it. Alright. Number 5, Imaginators. I could put both of these in the same tier because... Okay. Oh, wait, let me go on about Superchargers one more minute. I'm sorry. Hold on. Put it back. So, I just wanted them in order up. So, there's a lack of Skylanders. Like, there's like a real lack of Skylanders in this one. I think there's like 24? Hold on a second. There's like a real lack. Hold on, I can't do math in my brain right now. I'm texting my girlfriend, sorry. Alright, I'm sorry guys, my girlfriend is not feeling well. She's not feeling the greatest, so I'm just telling her. So, I mean, listen, I want to give Superchargers a chance, but, okay, listen, I want to give Superchargers a chance, like, I want to play the game again. There were some good things I kind of liked about it, but, you know, it was just too much car. Like, I feel like that, maybe, I think there was either, like, too much Skylander or too much car. But I wish all the car stuff was kind of optional, looking back at it. And the fact that, like, I know you're required to have Skylanders to beat the game. But I don't know if this happens only in the Wii U version or anything. I didn't know you can rent vehicles. My original problem with this game was, like, you need like 2 things to beat the game. Well, in the end, you could have just had 1, like with the Skylander. So that's kind of like a younger me problem. I'm not gonna put that in here because apparently you can rent one of the cars for a little bit, which will just give you a randomized one, which who cares. But yeah, this was like the beginning of the end. I wouldn't say the beginning of the end. It was just, it felt like the series could have ended here. It felt like they could have put like at least like, I don't know, like a minimal like 5 Skylanders and, I thought I was gonna burp or something. They put like a minimal Skylanders in here or something. Like personally, ugh. This game... Oh, and another thing that actually drags this game down is the traps cannot be used. Like, the trap team traps cannot be used. That was, for me, extremely disappointing that they got rid of that gimmick. I was so, like, sad that they got rid of that. They're just used for elemental ammo for your car. Yeah, it's the traps don't work anymore. They're completely useless. If you want like the extra damage buff, I should just go for it. But I wouldn't bother. Now, the reason why I rank Imaginators higher is because it actually has some cool things going for it. For one, it gets points for easily being able to play as Crash and Cortex. Just, that's gonna go over that. 2, there's no car gimmick. 3, you can create your own Skylander, which we'll get into the negatives. And just like they actually in the logo in the logo of the game, they actually have the light and dark element on the sides. Now, where's the negatives? The Skylanders that were like previous Skylanders are now part of the main story. So Flynn and like every other like Buzz, Tessa, completely just don't matter anymore. Like this game, I feel like having them being like one of the NPCs, even though you can still play as them, you can put the older Skylanders in. Kinda just, I don't like it. I still don't like it to this day. But another thing too, every Skylander in this game is actually nerfed. Every Skylander before Imaginators is nerfed except for Scratch. They probably forgot about Scratch, but I'm glad that at least one of them wasn't nerfed. So the thing is, that's my problems. The game, this game, unlike Superchargers, this game took me like 2 days. Not 2 days like non-stop, like back to back. Like took me like 14 hours. Like I mean, like day 1 I played, then day 2 I was like done. Also, I love the Chaos boss fight in this game. It was really an anime Chaos was really cool. I'm gonna check if anybody's commenting on stream. Highly doubt it. Hi, Robbie. Tell Catherine to get better soon for me, alright? I mean, I just texted her it, but still. Yeah, okay, Imaginators has, like, some cool gimmicks, but the one thing I don't like is the fact that the expansion levels are in the Skylanders. Like, I don't want to get a plant vine whip girl just so I can play an expansion level. But, yeah, I'm not going to go into too much of NPCs, but, I will get a bit into like some things about Imaginators that I think much like improved. One thing that absolutely pisses me off, and this is a personal complaint, Luminous and Nightshade are not in the game as Skylanders. Why? That was such a missed opportunity. Like, don't get me wrong, I love that I never played Ring of Heroes. I like the fact that Luminous is like, I think the final boss of Ring of Heroes? No, I don't know if he's the final boss of Ring of Heroes. But Luminous is a boss in that game. Or something. Like, I love the fact that you give Luminous love, because Luminous is actually my favorite Skylander character. Even though I never played him, I wish I have. God. But the thing is about this game is like, there's still a lack of Skylanders. I'm glad they upped it to 3, but the light and dark elements just, oh my chest, ow, ow, ouch. But like, okay, how many were in Superchargers? It's, hold on, please excuse me. How many Skylanders are in Skylanders Superchargers?
According to YouTube, all 150 Skylanders, all games.
No, not all games. Hold on, so there's like 2 per. Oh wait, here's my phone charger right there. Alright. I literally, like, okay. 2 times 8 plus 2. There's like 18 Skylanders in the game. And Imaginators has 8 times 3 plus 4. 28 Skylanders. Now, don't get me wrong, plus the creation crystals is kind of like, I'm going to just say 10 for right now. 38 Skylanders, and that's alright. But the negative is you can't reset them. You have to, the only way to reset the creation crystals is to, for whatever reason, is to go to Giants on the Wii, and it will say reset Skylanders. Now, if you have Dolphin Emulator, And if you have one of those portals, just download the game on Dolphin Emulator. I'm not going to say where because I don't think I'm allowed to. You can DM me in the comments. And you can erase like them data and erase all the creation crystals or something. So that's the only way how you're going to do it. And the fact that you can't change classes as well with your custom Skylander, that sucks. I had a custom Skylander. Only unfortunate thing is I don't know where that thing is. It's probably at my old house. Probably those guys, the people that moved in. I heard they were nice, by the way. I heard they were really nice. They probably threw that out. And probably my Knuckles plush in the bushes. Which, off topic, I actually watched the Sonic movie too. Loved it. This is where the ranking gets hard. So, this is where the ranking could actually change my opinion drastically. Now, I want to go back and play these two, because I'm basically giving these guys an unfair advantage. But between these four, I mean, it's hard to rank number 4 and 3. 2 and 1 is going to be impossible. So I might just tier this down to 3 tiers, maybe. I think that's what I'm going to have to do is just delete the tiers, and I probably have to go down to 3 tiers. Because yeah, I don't. I mean, I guess I gotta do that, but oh, and another thing too, Imaginators loses points for having the same portal background thing when you were trying to play. Where it says please place a Skylander as superchargers. So you know, absolutely not. Don't like that. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of these 3 tiers because I just can't decide. This is how OBS works. It's like it's not even like I'm not even like upset that Luminous and chat. That's just a minor gripe I have. Is like Luminous could have been like an amazing character in the game, and so could have Nightshade. I would have loved to see them in the game, like personally. Love to see them in Imaginators. Oh yeah, also Spyro's voice actor is different. Where's Tom Kenny? Like, actually, I would love to see an actual, like, if they ever, like, rebooted Skylanders or made a Skylander 7, please let it be the Insane Trilogy Spyro, not the Insane Trilogy, the Reignited Trilogy Spyro with Sparks. Like, please, and also don't make him, like a summon thing. Like, make him be in the moveset or something. Also, make Hunter a Skylander. If you're gonna make Spyro, might as well make Hunter, I don't know, Ripto? Okay, if the next Skylanders game has something to do with Spyro personally, and it's about Ripto or whoever, Nasty Nork, the Sorcerer, well, the Sorceress, I think, is dead. I don't know. But that would be pretty cool. Probably has some funny references to, Enter the Dragonfly. Now, okay. Giants, I think, was a bit disappointing for me. I could be so wrong, but this game has some problems, but this game is pretty much the okay. Since I have played it recent, I will be honest, I might actually rank it lower than... You know what? I actually might do that. I don't want to rank it lower than the others, but just... Okay, Giants was like just a meh game for me. I don't want to offend anybody by saying that Giants is an awful game. It's the most recent one I played, but like... Okay, here's the major problem with the game. You're playing on the Xbox 360 version. The game swaps frame rate between like 30 and 60, and it bugs the heck out of me. And, you know, the Fist of Arcus thing, you know, the story was actually really cool. I don't know why I'm going so over, but the story was really cool, finding the Fist of Arcus and stuff. And it's just... I don't know, man. Like, when I played through Giants, I played this mostly with my dad in co-op. I know people are going to be like... I actually did during the pandemic. I actually played this game, so it was a really good game to play during a pandemic. But I just never finished it. The Wilkin workshop, the Wilkin level, kind of I just don't care for. Like, that level, like, probably just made me like not play the game for a bit. That's where I kind of like fell off and stopped playing. But I don't really know. I feel like Giants could have had more of an impact on the Fist of Arcus. Maybe the plot of the story could have been more, you know, like more like the robots actually come back instead of Chaos like summoning one. I would have loved to see like I'm sorry, but to me, Giants' story is just extremely forgettable. It's the most forgettable one for me, but I feel like Giants could have had like that entire army rising of like Archean robots, and like maybe like instead of just having that one, maybe have like just a million of them. Like the game's levels, there's not a lot of levels for the story to really go in depth. But it's just really like, I don't know. I'm not saying the story's awful. I just am not a fan of it. It's not terrible by any means. It did what it was going for, but you know, whatever. It's just whatever. SSA. It's the first game. My only complaint with this game. There's multiple complaints I have with this game. Number one, this game's graphics do not look good. At all. The game's graphics are the worst in the whole series. Worst graphics. Like every other game, graphics can go immediately at number one. But, sorry, my brother's, I had to be a bit quiet. This game had like the original 32, Skylanders. And another thing too about Giants, the Series 2 Skylanders, there's like two new Skylanders per element, which I think that's very, very, I think they were either playing that safe with the roster in Giants. I want to go back to Giants, like, it was the roster that doesn't feel like, I moved it with my foot, if you guys were wondering. The Giants roster wasn't that, surprising to me. It was, to me, it was actually very disappointing seeing they had too much Series 2 Skylanders to be there. And the Series 2 Skylanders, I feel like they only get like one new move and some stat buffs. But that's kind of it. They don't really do much for Series 2. I don't know. But okay, so this is actually the first 4 games I want to talk about, the elemental gates. This game actually does elemental gates differently in Giants, which I don't have a problem with. It's just weird. But the I don't know, man. Just Giants was just like, Giants is a good game, but I don't want to rank it just because it kind of failed my expectations a little bit. I like Giants. I'm gonna replay it. Don't worry. I'll replay Spyro's Adventure in Giants. But I don't know. I'm not a fan of the hub world. I'm gonna be real with you guys on that one. I think people are gonna like kill me for that, but I'm not a fan of Giants' hub world. I like the other like hubs in the game, but Giants is probably my least favorite. Like, it's still good, it's just that I don't really care about it. Spyro's Adventure, I like the story of Spyro's Adventure. My only problem is with the game's levels, it's way too long. Like, the thing is, I feel like Spyro's Adventures levels are way too long, and Giants, like, there's too much. No, not Spyro. I'm sorry. Spyro's Adventure has too many levels, but Giants doesn't have enough of them. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like Spyro's Adventure, like, oh, I couldn't. It was too much levels, but I beat the game. I beat all of them, all the main stories. I personally think that this game looks like garbage. The graphics do not look good. Excuse me. At all. And for a Wii game, like, I think SpongeBob Truth or Square even looks better than this. And I don't even know when that game will release. Hold on one second. SpongeBob. $2009. Yeah, so this is kind of the worst graphics. Also, if it's called Spyro's Adventure, why is stealth taking front and center? But, yeah, overall, I think that, Adventure, I wish it focused, like, it does not focus on Spyro at all. It does not. It's Spyro with 31 other friends you can play as. Like, no offense to Spyro, but he does not look good in this game. Looking back at this design, the Reignited design looks much better. It's my favorite. Reignited is my favorite design of Spyro, but I see what they were going for. It just looks like a better version of the Legend of Spyro games. I do not like the look of the Legend of Spyro games for the Spyro design. But, yeah, I don't really like the fact that, like, you know, this game, like, I wish Spyro had more of a meaning, like, a story. If this was really called Spyro's Adventure, why is it not more about, like, Spyro himself? Like, the levels are all Spyro-based, I can understand. But I feel like future games kind of drag away from that, like, Spyro level aspect, or they keep it on point, but I feel like if they like this series wouldn't have happened without Spyro, and I gotta give him points for that. But overall, I actually like the characters you introduce, like the NPCs. But you know, I'm not trying to be negative at this game. For one, let's get over to the good things too about this game. I love the hub world. The hub world's really cool. I've watched speedruns of the game. Not every. I can't watch every as long as I can. I just get tired really easily. But I really do want to watch 100% speedruns and stuff of these games. I just don't have the guts to do it. I just get too lazy. If I was doing like a chill stream and people were keeping me entertained, I would. But I gotta feel it, guys. Alright. This is where I think that as of right now, I think these 4 games are absolutely amazing, but maybe not Giants, maybe just the 3. The other thing too that I don't want to hold Spyro's Adventure Giants for is the fact that you can't jump. Which the game, like, I know that's a problem, but the games aren't really built around. First 2 games are never built around jumping. The other games are, definitely, but yeah. So, I mean, if Swap Force is going to be there, I'm going to throw this up there as well. So, Swap Force was my first ever Skylanders game. The 3 characters in that starter pack, Lightcore, Legendary, Grim Creeper, and Blizzard Chill, were the first 5 Skylanders I got, and the 5 Skylanders I beat the game with. So, okay. I have so much to say about this game. Like, Swap Force I've never played in years. But it's a good game. You can swap Skylanders. I forgot the gimmicks of the games too. No, for Giants, it's just like the Giants don't even do that much in there. You just like you have these challenges and feats of strength stuff for Giants, but Swap Force, you have like these swap panel challenges. The levels are there's 12 levels in the game, but the game's absolutely long. Which I think like that's kind of like the weird balance, but I don't really know. Like Swap Force is a long game. I don't really know like for one, the games look great. Like Swap Force looks so good. The ability to swap characters is really cool. I love the new characters they introduced in this game. Oh, who's here? Belty, what's up? How long have you been here?
I just got here.
I'm doing a Skylanders tier list. Have you ever played Skylanders?
Have you cooled down from yesterday?
Yeah. Have you ever played Skylanders?
Not the games, no. I watched it a lot though.
Okay. So
But I kind of forgored.
Okay. So Swap Force is in number 2 because it simply has like these cool gimmicks. I really like the gimmicks personally of these, and I think personally like Swap Force is like a really good game. I think it's kind of my cup of tea, but the levels are like 40 minutes long or something. They're way too like. I think I said that I was complimenting the levels as a perfect balance. I don't know what I said earlier, but the levels in this game, like 12 levels like that, are like really long. I think it was 12 plus the boss fights. Like the boss fights were good. Chaos's mom ready to take the Skylander off the portal, probably the most funniest thing in the game. I never even knew the first time I played the boss fight. I didn't even know what was going on, and then I looked at my portal flashing red. Like, dude, that was clever. I actually really like that. But yeah, Trap Team. What was I gonna say? Oh yes, Swap Force. Yeah, it like the dual elemental gates are really cool. But you know what? I don't think there's a single problem I have with Swap Force other than longer levels. There's none of the staple characters like Hugo and Callie. They kind of get like ditched in this game. Like this game mostly focuses on like Tessa and her island, and then she literally becomes the chiefess. Oh, you might want to turn the stream down. But then she literally becomes the chiefess like near the end, and then she gets kidnapped, and then like you have to go save her, and then Chaos gets like the evil. I'm forgetting about the plot of the games too. Like I'm just not really focusing on that much, more of just gameplay and stuff. But it's just like Swap Force's story was really cool with like the Dark Eco Crystal. That's what I'm gonna start calling like the Evil Eyes crystals. If you guys ever played the Jak and Daxter games, you guys would know what Dark Eco is. It's basically Dark Eco. Felty, turn that down. The entire stream can hear it.
More.
So yeah, Swap Force. I like the fact that Swap Force were like you have to go to the volcano to stop it from exploding, but like you go on this like quest to restore like the 4 ancients to help you do that. And the Ms. Merelda boss fight, man, like that's such a memorable fight for me. Like just her singing in the stage reminds me a lot of this one the Paper Tier. That's all I'm gonna say. It reminds me of the Paper Tier. But you know, that's fine. Then we get to my favorite game, Trap Team. Now, Trap Team is a hard thing to go over because sometimes I would want to play Imaginators because, well, you know, it's Imaginators and you can play literally every single Skylander because it's the latest one. Only if you have the Wii U version, so you can play as Donkey Kong and Bowser. I forgot Donkey Kong and Bowser were Skylanders in Superchargers, but who cares? So, yeah, number one, Trap Team, because it's just so memorable to me. When I saw that this game was going to be announced, I got so excited that we were getting in our Skylanders game. And the other thing, too, I want to say is there's something about Trap Team. There's a lot of negatives. For one, if you want to get everything, like have a collection of everything in Trap Team, it's going to be like $1,100. I'm not even kidding. Trap Team is expensive. I assume he left. Oh. No, he's still here. Trap Team stuff is probably like over $1,100. And there's a bunch of negatives. People don't like this game. I understand that. People don't like Trap Team. I personally like Trap Team, but I'm not gonna 100% this game just for the sake of it. It's not worth it. And you know, the fact that Gil is the only Series 4 kind of gets on my nerves. Like, I would have liked to see a Series 4 Spyro, maybe a Series 4 Chop Chop. But, like, there's, like, an uneven amount of Skylanders in this game, personally. Like, the Eons Elites were really cool. Like, those were really cool. Like, that they kind of started with Trap Team, the Eons Elites. And in my opinion, if you want to get all the Spyro Adventure ones, just, if you have, like, the Series 1 Spyro's Adventure Skylanders are literally the exact same as the Series 1, as Eons Elites. They're the exact same, but they're, like, triple times stronger, I think? 3 times stronger? I don't know. But they're Eons Elites, so you might as well just get, if you're gonna get one, just, you know. But yeah, Trap Team, I never played any of the expansion levels, sadly. But I really would have loved to play Luminous is my favorite character in this game. Like, he just steals this show for me. When he impersonated Mags, it was so good. Nightshade, just, you are persistent, I'll give you that. But I'm afraid I'm gonna have to give you a bit of a dropping as well. Engage. I guess they didn't do the right. Oh yeah, and the cutscenes in this game are so good. Like, I'm not talking about the dialogue or the writing. I mean, like, just the animation is really good. Like, Nightshade's, like, opening is just probably, like, the most smoothest cutscene in the game for me. Probably, like, the best one. Maybe that and Luminous, but I don't know. That's probably because I probably haven't played them for myself. Jesus, my allergies. Alright, so, what am I gonna, now we're gonna rank the Skylanders that I own. So this is, like, my final, I don't even have to save this. This might change over time. Now, this is gonna be unranked. But, do you want to screen share my thing, Felty? You want me to screen share my, oh, he left. Okay. So, putting this in order would have been a train wreck. So, let me go over one thing. We're going to go over... Now, tier listing these Skylanders is going to be a pain in the ass. Because I like all of them. I think I forgot Kingpin, but I like a lot of these guys. Maybe not some of the trappable villains, but there's going to be a certain tier which you can see is blank. And the reason why it's blank is because I'm not going to show it yet. You'll see why that's blank. Now that top one is an honorable mention one. But it's for what? I don't know. You tell me. Also, let's just get into it. Eruptor. Series 1 Eruptor. He's... Okay. B is good. Alright, so yeah, B is good. They're just good. Eruptor's a good character. The thing is, his range doesn't go that far, which is fine, but I do not know any stats of these characters, so I'm just gonna go off. We will do a revisited tier list. I promise you, I'll do a revisit tier list. But for right now, Eruptor is just staying in B. Actually, I might as well just get rid of the good. He has cool attacks. I love the attacks. I love the fact that he's really good with those attacks. Hold on. Nah, just leave it as D. Eruptor's just gonna stay there, personally, because I think he's a really good character. Oh no, actually, what the hell am I talking about? No, he's the most iconic character in the Skylanders franchise. He literally makes a secret cameo in Crash 4. Like, come on, man. Taekwon Crow, originally the dark element, but changed to the fire element for some reason in Imaginators. We're gonna be ranking him by Imaginators. So, I barely played this character, so I'm gonna make a tier below saying barely played. Hold on one second. Thank you, Gray. Smoke screen. Okay. Smoke screen. In Trap Team, you get this guy at, like, the end of the game. This guy you get at the end of the game. And the door right behind him is like a quest for him. You have to replay the level just to get this guy's villain quest done. It is literally stupid, but I'm gonna say you get this guy late game. I don't know. This guy is late. This guy is extremely late game. I do not want to put him in these, but I will put him in C. The trappable villains are probably going to stay lower due to the fact that I just never barely played. I am going to put him in barely played because he's forgettable and he's late game. Series 2 Eruptor, I'm going to be honest and put him in barely played. I do not remember using that much. And he just does not... I gotta, like, play him more to understand him a bit more. Kaboom, I think is a B tier. He's slow as hell. He's really slow. But you know what? Who cares? I'm actually... I think, guys, I'm kind of going to resume the tier list maybe tomorrow, because I'm actually kind of